In today's video, I'm going to be creating a cold email campaign, and we're going to pretty much do everything from pulling the data to creating the messages to using AI to generate the messages to literally getting the campaigns launched today in my legitimate video production business. And if you watch this video through, you can literally copy this exact same strategy to get your own clients in your own niches. And yeah, this stuff works, so follow along. And just a quick thing, we're literally doing it from scratch, guys. I don't have anything pre-made. I'm literally going to build it from scratch. So this is going to be a long video. You can go ahead and skip to different sections if you already know how to do them. But yeah, let's do this together and let's get these campaigns launched and ready to go. So with further ado, we are going to start here with Apollo, okay? And the only thing that I did is I came down to this People's tab, and I went ahead and did email status is verified, and I typed in the specific people that I want to outreach to, okay? So we're outreaching to marketing managers, and we're using the include people with similar titles, okay? Marketing is going to be very, very important for the production side of things, okay? Because we want to outreach to their marketing team and say, hey, we want to create video production for your company. This is who we want to target. And if you're using the same strategy for another business, you might want to talk to somebody different. You might want to talk to the CEO or the founder. Some smaller companies don't have marketing managers. So then you're probably going to want to, just include all of the emails that are within it if you are searching for smaller companies. But this should be enough, okay? So I already have this pre-saved: marketing manager, managers, CEO, founder, PR, influencer. Just type that in the box. Then we're going to go down to keywords, because what the Apollo can do is it can actually search certain keywords and find websites and companies that have those keywords associated to them. So I actually went ahead and typed in this ChatGPT prompt up here, and I said, I'm making a search campaign in Apollo.io. I want to target video production equipment companies that make accessories and for professional video cameras. It gave me a bunch, but they were not broad enough. They need to be somewhat broad so that they come up. So let me just start typing some in, and you'll see that the number literally goes down significantly because we still got 700, so that's good. Because now we're filtering out all these people out of those 2.5 million contacts. So you literally have with Apollo 2.9. You can't export 2.9 million, but you can definitely build a pretty big list by doing this. And I'm just going to copy and paste literally all of these in there so that we can get this list larger and larger and larger. What I like to do is I've made mistakes in the past of reaching out to people that don't live here. They're in other countries, which is okay for product-based businesses for certain countries, but if that specific product company is not selling their product in the United States or wherever you're located, it is going to be a little bit more difficult. Okay, let me just cancel that, fix the camera. So we're already at 2.6. It's looking a lot better. I'm just going to keep adding some keywords: production gear, film and video, because the more keywords that we get, the more results we should be able to get. And try to keep these broad, but you can use ChatGPT. Use ChatGPT, help it come up with keywords, and that's going to help you guys tremendously, okay? I'm just going to keep going through content creation equipment. That should be pretty good. Go ahead and put that one in. And now it seems like the number's not going up much because I'm assuming that we're getting similar companies. And once you see that each time you put in new keywords, it's not really going up much, it means you've probably hit the max of people, because what the software is doing is it's going to take that keyword, it's going to find similar keywords, and then it'll start start the marketing from there. Okay, so now we have 2.6 thousand. Now I want to make it really only in the United States, and now we're down to 765. I also want to do China because a lot of our companies that we work with are China based. Okay, so we got 808 contacts. That's pretty good. So now that we have these 808 contacts, only the marketing people, because we know we're going to get a higher hit with these people, we're going to select, we want to export all of this, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and click this. I'm going to select max. I want to select all, apply, okay? We have it. We're going to go ahead and we're going to export. Actually, hold on. We want to get their email, but let's export it. And we want to say export verified emails only. We only want verified emails. Save. And it's going to start doing its thing, okay? You might have to, let me just make sure that let me try this one more time because I might have clicked the wrong thing. Apply. What do we want to do? We want to, no, I think we're good. I think it's going to go ahead and do its thing because we should have a decent amount of credits left. Let me see. Yeah, we have plenty of credits left. So guys, basically what we did is we took that list, we're exporting it. I should get an email here shortly. I'm gonna go check my email here. I'm just gonna blur out the screen so you guys can't see all my emails, but all right, it came through. I just downloaded it. Let's go ahead and take a look and make sure that we have all the information that we need. So we have literally all the emails here verifying. So we're good because I pretty much said verified emails only, and we have 800 people. So, all right, we have that set. We have that done. Okay, we have the Apollo contacts export right here. The very next step is we're actually going to want to take this Apollo list and we're going to want to upload it to Google Sheets. Okay, so we're going to go to Google Sheets. Let me just make sure I'm in the right account because sometimes I go into the wrong account. Let's do it on my company account. Oops, don't want to go there. I want to go to Sheets. I want to bring this in. Oops. Maybe we can go to Drive. Sorry guys, let's go to Drive. Let's first bring this in. New folder. We're going to say Apollo. Okay, Apollo, pop into Apollo, bring this in. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna open it with Sheets. Okay, so we have it open now as a Google Sheets, and the reason that we're putting it into a Google Sheets is so that we can actually use a pre-made make.com template that I made. Camera here. Okay, and now that we have that saved, we're gonna go 2025. We're set. And then what I want to do is we're going to share this. We're gonna go anyone with link, and we're gonna copy the link. All right, now that we've copied the link, we can now go to make.com. Okay, so we're in make.com. We're going to go to scenarios. We're going to go to the generate ChatGPT and export to instantly. And if you guys don't know how this one works, I have a video on my channel that explains exactly how I built this out. It's pretty simple. Essentially what it does is it's taking the email addresses from Google Sheets and the company name and the person's information, using ChatGPT to prompt out a message, and then exporting it into another Google Sheets, where then we export that information into instantly, and then instantly can create a campaign based on those leads. So I'm gonna have to switch this, and we're gonna have to go to my Drive. It's gonna load them. Apollo. Okay, now we're gonna need to Apollo camera gear. And then I think we are good. Select, that's good, save. We're gonna go into ChatGPT now, and we're gonna look at the thing. Okay, This is a cold outreach email to this person. It's our first time contacting them. The goal is to craft an email that grabs their first name's attention in a unique and engaging way. Please review their company website, their LinkedIn profile to understand their product, brand offering, and tone. Based on that, write a personal close email that complements something specific about their brand. Introduces our agency on specializing in professional video and photo content. I want to keep this small and minimal. Okay. I want to keep the tone easy to understand and not complicated. Okay. Ask if they currently work with videographers or creative production teams. Express interest in collaborating. You got all their name. Also, do not sound like a robot and try to use my voice from what you know. Okay. I want you to script their website, information about their brand, and their email. Make sure to sound friendly and go along the lines of the email the same, but take components from this. My name's actually, we're gonna take this out. Okay, I don't want to put this in because last time I did that, it kind of messed up the ChatGPT prompt. And guys, prompting is very important for this. Okay, I think it. Don't know why it got me out. It keeps getting me out of focus. Hold on. Let me just fix that. There we go. Sorry about that. Alright. I don't know why it keeps doing that, man. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to fix this. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna manual focus so that I'm better, okay? Okay, now we're in manual focus, so you shouldn't have a problem now. Alright, let me just make sure, there, okay. So now we are in we're in here. Friendly, also go along the lines of this email. We're gonna take that out. Sound friendly. Okay, additional instructions, additional instructions to improve. Use an engaging but respectful tone. Mention something specific from their website or LinkedIn that show we did our homework. Keep the email under 100 words if possible. Use a strong call to action. Make sure the first sentence stands out. You know, there's just a bunch of extra things. Okay, so that looks good. The name is going to, we're gonna please do not include the subject line. Do not include custom variables such as name. And we're actually going to just say that, okay? Because I don't want it to include the names. And then we're going to save that, okay? Now the next one is just going to be a follow-up. But the only problem is that I'm pretty sure that we didn't save the same prompts as prior. So yeah, we have let's just keep it the same. Let's see how this goes, okay? So I'm just going to run it once. Oh, hold on. Let me make sure. Okay, we're good there. Let's go to instantly. And let's make sure that we switch the campaign, because right now it's going to a master e-bike campaign. We want to switch it to camera gear campaign. It's already linked up to my instantly because I started a instantly campaign already. Let me just pop open instantly. Okay. Instantly. Let me pop over instantly. So as you guys see in the campaigns, I started a new one. I literally just made a new one called camera gear so that it would pop up in this. We're gonna save it and we're just gonna run it once, and let's just see kind of so cool. It pulled the first information. Perfect. Let's see how these messages look. I couldn't resist reaching out after seeing Chinese in action. What a powerhouse in the film community with your top-notch lighting and grip rentals. Your dedication to proven cost-effective solutions and nationwide service is truly impressive. We specialize in crafting professional visuals and believe our expertise could elevate Chinese brand challenge brand even more. Are you currently working with production teams? Open to do a call next week to explain potential collaboration. Okay, that looks good. Let's see the follow-up. So it's already running. Okay. Let me see this operation. They said Results. Let me see the results. Hi, Chris. Just following up my promised email. I gently admire changing. Okay, so we're good. That's looking good. I'm just going to kind of let it start doing its thing. I'm actually going to pause it, okay? And I'm going to go into the ChatGPT prompt, and I'm just going to add something, because something I don't like about what's going through is it seems a little bit too robotic, okay? We're going to go in all caps. This is very, very important. This next step is very important. I need you to use words that sound like a friend. Do not sound like a chatbot. Sound like a human. Say things like, hi. Hi, I noticed your product. Let's just say, let's try it like this, okay? Do not use high level vocabulary and sound like it was myself sending one email, not mass. Okay, so let's see how that does. Okay, let's save that, and then let's continue to run it. So it should continue to run back where it did it before. Let's see if it did any better. So the new one, let's go all the way down, because this should be bonus is collecting. If you guys are not familiar with this, okay, let's see. I'm trying to see what the output was. What we can do is we can come to Google Sheets, or I'm sorry, we can go to Instantly, and we can check the leads already and see what it's saying. I'm genuinely impressed by how U.S. camera pros become a go-to resource for photographers and professionals alike. Okay, cool. So guys, it's pretty much working. What's going to happen is that this thing is just going to start adding a bunch of leads into our Instantly. Okay. All right, guys, we are back. So this is still running. I just took about 5 minutes, grabbed some water. I realized we can actually start the Instantly campaign. You guys don't need to wait for this to start fulfilling, because what you'll see is that in the campaign and Instantly, these things are starting to get pushed through. And it literally already has all of their information. Okay, it has their contact name, it has their website, it has their company name, it has their cold email, and I like it. I like how these cold emails are looking now. Okay, it says something along the lines of cheers, and it just says oof. It says your name. That's a problem. We need to take that out. If it's doing that on all of them, we got to stop that. So let me check again. Let me see your name. Is it still doing that? Yeah, we're gonna have to stop that. We're gonna have to regenerate it. That's the problem. So we're gonna stop that. We're gonna go back to the ChatGPT, and for whatever reason, it's still saying like in thing your name. So we need to say remove your name. Do not include custom variables such as name, or. So let's go back to the message. You're gonna run into these problems, and you just have to find the right prompt that will work for that. So if I go back into this, it says open to a quick chat best. Once you say, okay, once the message, let's take that out of here. Once the message finishes with an ending word like best, stop with anything else and keep it open. We don't want to say our name in it because again do not include any variables. Okay, so that should actually fix it. Let's see if that saves it. And guys, the reason that we're doing that again is because we do not want, when we're in instantly, for that email that's being generated to say that. So you'll see that there's a lot of things that we have to include with this. It's a little bit annoying, but once you get it set up, we are sending custom emails to all these people. So it's not simple. It's definitely a little bit complicated. I wouldn't say complicated. Let me take that back. It's definitely not complicated, but it definitely takes a little bit of time. But once you have it set up, you can just duplicate this process within your make.com. So I'm doing this again. Let's stop it, and then let me just check and see if this fixed it. I want to make sure. So I just redid it. Let's see. Operation, that's good. Let's look at this. Operation 2. Best. Perfect. Absolutely love your sleek. That looks good. Let's check this one. Let's check this one, sorry. Make sure that we're good. Operation 1. Best. We're good. We don't have our name included. So now we can keep that running. Let's go back to instantly. And then let's go look at the sequences. So sequence 1, okay. What I like to do is I like to say collaboration. And what we can actually do is we can go to a previous campaign, because I already have this set up. So let's, for example, we had this power station one. We go to the sequence. We had this up. So this is the company name that we're reaching out to. Okay. Go to email accounts, campaigns. We come into here. Go to lead sequences, and we go company name X-Ray Limited collaboration proposal. Okay, that's good. And then we're going to use the variable of the cold email 1. Okay. And then under that cold email, we're going to go variable signature, account signature. That's it. Next, we're going to go the previous email subject. That's fine. And then we're literally going to do the exact same thing. Oops, didn't mean to click that. We're going to go to variables. We're going to go to cold email 2, down. And then we're going to go to the variables. We're going to go cold email signature. Where are we? Account signature. Where is account signature? There we go. Okay, and then let me get out of that. We're going to save. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to click preview. Okay, preview, and it says undefined because we don't have the signatures yet. Preview, and some of them are messed up. It says undefined. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to go to the options. We're going to need to pick the accounts that are going to be used. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we're going to save that. And now let's see, once we go back to the this, and we're going to click preview, it should, okay. So what I'm probably going to need to do is where it says signatures, is we're probably going to have to go to the email accounts. Okay. And we're going to have to look up and see what their signature is. There we go. So the signature should be, their name is Area. So Area Garcia Marketing. You know what we could do? We could actually go to our Google. We could go to our regular email, which I have. Click on a sent email. Find this part right here. Okay. Copy that. Go back and instantly and paste that in. Founder social media expert. We're going to probably take this out. RayleighMedia.com. We're just going to go website, RayleighMedia.com. We're going to take that out. We're going to say book a free discovery call. Boom, boom. Okay. We're just going to say this. Okay. We're just going to say this. We're going to say their name. Founder social media expert. Company. Okay. Rayleigh Media. And we're going to have the site there. R-A-I-L-E-Y. Rayleigh Media. Okay. And then we're just going to switch the name, and we're going to do that for all of the accounts that are on the file. Okay. Save. So that means that it doesn't say any longer. Let me just go back to this. We're going to go ahead and copy that across the board of all of them. Yep. Campaign settings, count, yep, but we're just gonna go, oops, what happens? Emily, Thomas. So if you guys don't have this set up already, you're gonna need to do that. Gabriella Williams, save that. Yep. Next, settings, boom. Isabella Anderson, there we go, save. Yep, and then last but not least, there we go here. Oh, we're good. We need to do Nina. Nina Hernandez. Save. Alright, so now let's go back to the campaign. Okay, and let's just make sure this is still running. Yeah, this is running. So we already ran 45 leads with custom email address email compositions that are in. Let's go into this. Let's look at the sequences, and then now let's look at a preview. Perfect. Looking forward to your thoughts. Now it's literally got their thing in. So some of these are a little messed up because some of the beginning leads had the your name, but we removed that moving forward. Okay, which is a little embarrassing, but that's okay. That's just one of the first few ones, but most of them are not going to say that because we fixed the problem after it made like 10 leads. So what I could do is go back into this. I could find all the ones that had the your name, which is probably going to be like the first 12 or so, but like once I get down here, yeah, now they're gone. See, all these new ones are gone. Ooh, this one still says your name, your agency. No, I think the new ones, I think that was just from the beginning because now they're not there. I was just double checking. So it did it on a few of them because I was running it for a little bit. So there might be 50 leads in there that have it, but that's okay. You know, it is what it is. Most of them are not there. It did that at the beginning. A majority of them, all of the newer ones that are coming in, see now there's 33, it won't have your name. Okay, and what I can actually do is I can say conditions, all status, all users. No, we're good. So that's all set. Okay, so now let's just look at the sequences. Try it one more time. Oops. Count signature, preview. Yeah, we're good. We're good. It's looking good. So the campaign is pretty much set. All right, we're gonna put a schedule time, and we're just gonna do this one literally like every single day. Because I don't want to put a schedule on it, we're gonna say like all time emails. Okay, and we're just gonna go from like 9 p.m. to 8 p.m. or we can even do 9 p.m., 9:30 p.m. and we can go down to 8 a.m. if I can figure that out, so that it'll just send out emails at pretty much as we can, Monday through Sunday. Start now, no end date. I like that. We're going to save that. We're going to go to options. We're going to put link tracking on for this one. We're going to send emails as text only. No, that's okay. We're going to leave it at this. And then we're going to turn this daily limit to 350. Okay? So it will, let me just save that. So it'll send up to 350 emails per day. Sequences. Okay, looks good. Leads, analytics, we don't have any yet. And we're pretty much ready to run. So now we literally have, this is going to keep inputting a bunch of new leads, and then let's just double check and make sure that as I don't keep this running that it doesn't say, yeah, cheers, we're good. It's not saying the name, we had that mess up, and that's why you need to constantly check it, but now this is going to run through, create these custom messages in ChatGPT, send them to instantly, and as you can see, we are getting some hits already from the email campaigns, but now that we're pushing it a little bit more, we should be able to kind of go a little bit harder, okay? And another thing is we also want to make sure, so right now we have a daily campaign limit of 30 emails, which is definitely not enough. We're probably going to pump that up to, let's say, 150, okay? We're going to save that. Now that might be, hopefully that's not the warm-ups. Is that the warm-ups? Yeah, so actually I clicked the wrong thing. We don't want to do that. This is the warm-ups. So let's go to email accounts. Here we are, campaigns. Okay, settings, daily campaign settings, email sent. Yeah, so actually, yeah, I'm sorry, we do want to change that. We want to go to 150 emails so that we can get through this a little bit quicker, because that's the problem, is we're not sending enough emails. Okay, we want to push this to 150, all of them. We want all of these to be at 150, because that means that I'll be able to send out significantly more emails, and that was a problem that we had before. But I'm gonna keep it at that. To be honest with you, I'm probably pushing it, because I have had it in the past where you push it past 150 and the email addresses just don't end up doing what they really should. However, I'm not as worried, because there's a new feature with Instantly where these emails can send for a lot longer, or I'm sorry, you can buy pre-warmed up emails. So if these start getting burned and their delivery rate goes significantly down, well, that's okay, because it will we can always buy new ones for pretty cheap, and that's what I like about Instantly and their new features. Okay, so guys, this pretty much sums up the video. I'm going to show you just a couple more things within this software, because it is important with this whole system. But now it should be sending a lot more emails. Let's check out the campaigns. This one is still kind of like getting ready. Leads are going in. Sequences, we're good. Schedule, we have it at all time. Start now. So let's let that do its thing. Options, it's enabled. Sequences, okay. Subsequences, we don't need to do that yet. So guys, that's pretty much it for today's video. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe. This is just a cold video. And as always, guys, I'll see you on the next one.